Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're doing well. It's been a while and I know that I've been such a naughty child. Yes, I know. But nonetheless, thank you very much for being here and for clicking on that video, and I hope that you will click the subscription button as well so that you can officially be part of this beautiful family. So guys, today I'll be sharing a video with you on how I pre-poo my hair. So I will try to cover the what, the why, the when, and the how of pre-pooing. Why should you pre-poo your hair? And this is something that you really need to adopt in your hair care routines because it's really needed. I'm currently on a low budget hair care routines, and that's because I'm saving the cash for other important things. Not to say my hair is not important, but you know, it comes a time when times are really tough, and this is one of those times. So I opt for cheaper ways but healthier ways to take care of my hair. So be on the lookout for other videos on how I keep my hair moistured, healthy, and away from breakage in a very affordable way. So this video is just going to show you and take you through the process of me pre-pooing my hair before wash. So I just washed my hair, it's still wet. I'm waiting for it to dry so that I can style it in a very lovely, colorful way, and I'll be sharing that video with you as well. So I hope that you will enjoy this video, and let's just get to it. I'll be using the aloe vera plant and the MPL hair oil for my pre-poo. As you can see, I've already washed my aloe vera plant and I'm just going to cut the sides of it. I'll be making sure to cut it in holdable pieces to wrap the gel from my scalp to my strands. Instead of cutting it in pieces, you can just use a spoon as well to secrete the gel into a container, but I just find it time consuming. As you might already know, the aloe vera plant is known for its many amazing benefits, not just on hair but also on your overall body care. Using its gel as a pre-poo ingredient will help in increasing your hair moisture. Applying it directly to your scalp can also help those struggling with dandruff, as it takes care of dead skin. So just make sure to cut enough for your hair. It depends on the length of your hair and the volume of your hair. Now look at that gel. This is what our hair needs. This is what we're going to use to help our hair to get healthier and looking lovely. So first of all, when applying it, you need to section your hair. Make sure you section it into smaller parts so that you are able to apply the gel and make sure that it covers your entire scalp, because when it's bigger sections, then it's not that easy to make sure that every part of your scalp is covered. Now that we're ready to go, here's my bowl of aloe vera gel. Let's apply it. So I'm just going to take a piece and rub it into my scalp, making sure I cover as much areas as I possibly can. Don't forget to rub it into your scalp and leaving it to penetrate your hair follicles so that it can improve your hair in so many ways, especially if you struggle with dry hair. Also remember that these aloe vera plants are different. Some of them are huge and some are small, and I have the smaller type of this plant. Just remember that even the smallest plant has so much to offer. So when you've applied the first layer of the gel, you can also use a spoon to secrete more from that piece that you are using to apply on your hair. I can't stress enough how much you need to really rub this gel into your hair, and rubbing it this way will ensure that it spreads through and cover the areas that you did not cover when you apply the gel. And just make sure that you also apply it all the way to your strands, making sure that your strands are also not dry but they are left nicely wet with this gel. To seal in the moisture, I'll be using this MPL hair oil. I love this oil. It really leaves my hair feeling nice and soft. Even when I apply only this oil overnight, it really leaves my hair very nice and soft, and not to forget shiny. This time I'm focusing more on the strands of the hair, just to make sure that the strands are not left dry but very oily. So the very same way, I'm also rubbing in the oil just to mix it finely with the gel, and after this I'll be twisting it out, doing the simple protective hairstyle, but it's just really to make the oil and the aloe vera gel to sink in. I'll be repeating the same process on all the sections of my hair, making sure that my hair is entirely covered with this beautiful gel and also the MPL hair oil. So nothing is going to be different. I'm just going to repeat the same process until my hair is fully covered. And don't be lazy to go back and cover some of the areas that you might have left out, because you really want your hair to be fully covered with this hair gel. So while the process is on repeat, let's just discuss more of this pre-pooing. What is it? Pre-pooing is protecting your hair from being stripped of its moisture by some of these shampoos that we use, by applying treatment before you wash your hair or before you make use of these shampoos. So it's advisable that you use a mild shampoo, preferably one that doesn't have sulfate. So how do you know that it does not have sulfate? Most of them are written sulfate free or no sulfate. And why mostly we focus on sulfate? It's because sulfate strips natural oils from your scalp and hair, leaving your hair dry. And why should we pre-poo? It's simply to retain moisture, so that when you wash your hair, the moisture from your hair is not completely removed, that you have some of the moisture left to keep your hair healthy and protected. You might ask, how often should you pre-poo your hair? As often as you wash your hair. If you wash your hair twice a week, once a week, that's how often you need to pre-poo your hair. Remember that pre-pooing is what you do before you wash your hair, and it's imperative because it helps you just to retain the moisture of your hair. So you need to do it as often as you wash your hair. Also, you might be asking yourself, how long should I leave it on my hair? It really depends on the time you have and the type of pre-poo that you are using. But with this aloe vera and MPL oil, it depends on the time that you have really. You can leave it overnight, you can put it on for an hour, but mostly I do it between 2 to 3 hours, because that's the time I use to attend to my daughter or to be busy with other things. So that's how long I take to leave in this treatment before I wash it with shampoo. Last but not least, what are the benefits of pre-pooing your hair? Why should you do it? What benefits comes with the pre-poo method? Firstly, you enjoy the benefits of moisture. You know how most of us with natural hair struggle with keeping or retaining moisture on our hair. But when you pre-poo your hair, you actually help retain and add oils on your hair. Secondly, it minimizes tangles. The softer your hair is, the lesser tangled it becomes. So it makes it easy to detangle your hair, because instead of it being too dry, it is more soft and more manageable. So it minimizes tangles on your hair. Thirdly, it acts as a shield. It's shielding, it protects. It protects your hair from shampoos. Like I've mentioned before about the sulfate-free shampoos that you should consider using. It actually shields your hair from those type of harsh ingredients that are included in the shampoos that we use. So it acts as a protective element to protect your hair from losing all of its moisture. Fourthly, it repairs your scalp and it stimulates hair growth. When your scalp is healthy, when products are penetrating into your hair follicles, it's easy for it to stimulate growth. It's easy for it to encourage your hair from growth, because the scalp is getting all the products that you are using. The last one is it reduces hair breakage. I've struggled a lot with hair breakage, especially during winter, and that's why I had to adopt pre-pooing as an extra form of taking care of my hair, because my hair was becoming more tender, more vulnerable. So I had to try this pre-poo, and it really has been working for me. So the hair breakage has really reduced. My hair is less dry, less brittle, and it's not so easy to break than it was before. Now let's get back to the whole application process. As you can see, my hair is looking all wet, all juicy, all lovely. I love how it looks, I love how it feels, and I just continue rubbing in this gel and rubbing in the MPL oil and making sure that it's ready for the shampoo that I'm going to use, and it's ready to just protect my scalp and my strands from losing its oils, from losing its natural oils and its moisture. So the reason why I'm using the MPL oil instead of other oils, it's because this is what I already use as my moisturizer, and it also contains unique properties that helps to add moisture back to the hair. And the whole pre-pooing method is about adding moisture or retaining moisture into your hair. Now that I'm done, I'm just going to cover my hair with this plastic. You can also use your shower cap or whatever it is that you use to cover your hair when you leave in treatment. And after that, I'm going to wear this towel. You can also use your bonnet to cover your hair. And this I will keep for 2 to 3 hours. It can be more, it can be less, whatever that works for you. This is now 3 hours later. Let's see how my hair looks. Oh, you can see how moistured it is. It looks so well moistured. It just looks amazing. It looks better than it did after I applied this. You can see that this moisture has like sinked in, you know, and it just penetrated through my hair. So now I'm just gonna untwist the hair, getting ready for my wash. So as you can see, there are these small pieces of white residue of this aloe vera. Don't worry about this. They might not even come off immediately when you wash your hair, but as your hair dries, they will easily come off. When I took off the plastic, I could see the dirt that was on the plastic that was removed from my hair. It means it actually washed off the dirt. And this is the shampoo that I'll be using. So now let's see the results that we've been waiting for. This is the final part of the video. Oh my gosh, my hair feels so nice and soft. And remember, I told you that you will have this white residue of this aloe vera. Don't worry at all about it, it will come off. It feels so soft. As you can see, my face is lightening up. I'm happy from the deeper core of the love of my hair. Very poetic, right? Thank you so much for joining me, guys, and thank you for watching this video. Go and try this out, and I'm sure it will work for you as well. Bye.